What's up everybody, I'm HoopsandHipHop. So this last Thursday was a pretty good day for Nintendo fans because we had a Nintendo Direct, and as I'm sure you all know, we finally got Super Smash Bros. Confirmed for the Nintendo Switch, and it's coming out this year, which is amazing. Now, I'm not a Nintendo General channel, so I'm not going to be going super in-depth on this trailer or this announcement or anything, but since Pokémon has such a big stock in Super Smash Bros. And because the announcement is so exciting in general, I thought I would go ahead and give my 2 cents on the Pokémon side of this Super Smash Bros. Game. So, in this video, we're going to be talking about what the Pokémon roster for this Super Smash Bros. Game for Nintendo Switch might actually be. Now, like I said, this isn't going to be a super end-all be-all type of list where I'm saying this is absolutely what the list is going to be. No, this is just going to be a fun discussion. I'm just going to give my 2 cents as it stands right now. We really don't know anything about the game, so I'm just going to be speculating and just having fun overall. So if you guys are excited for this video, be sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoy it. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. Now, first off, we've got to lay down some ground rules just so things don't get out of hand. We're going to be keeping this list to 6 playable characters because that's how many playable Pokemon were in Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS. I will be talking about each character individually, why I think they will be in the game, why I think they're a good fit, or possibly if I cut a character from the previous Smash Bros., why I think they will no longer be in the game. So to start off, let's go ahead and look at the Pokemon that are a pretty easy guarantee that will be playable in this game. First off, you've got Pikachu and Jigglypuff. These two are automatic locks. There's really no reason to discuss it any further because they were a part of the original roster of 12 in the first Super Smash Bros. And if you followed Smash Bros. Very closely at all, you'll know that those original 12 characters from the first Smash Bros. Have always been playable in every Smash Bros. So that is most assuredly what is going to happen here. Next up, we've got a couple more from the previous game that I think are very likely to appear in this next Smash Bros. The first of those next two is Mewtwo. Now, the reason why I say Mewtwo is a lock despite barely making it into Smash 4 and not even being in Brawl at all is because Mewtwo was in Smash 4 purely because of fan demand. He didn't make the original roster, but when they started adding DLC characters, Mewtwo was added purely because every single Smash Bros. Fan out there said, "We want Mewtwo." And if a character is that desired to be in the game and then they put him in the game because of that desire, I highly doubt they will exclude him from this upcoming game simply because they know that the demand is there. So I think Mewtwo has pretty well got his spot secured. The other Pokemon that I think is pretty much a lock is Lucario. Now, Lucario has been in Super Smash Bros. As a playable character since Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and the reason why I believe he's going to be in Smash 5 is because we all know that Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes are on the horizon, and Lucario can kind of be the poster child for those games. Now that brings us down to our last 2 spots, and this is where things start to get really sticky. These 2 spots in the previous Smash Bros. Were filled by Charizard and Greninja, and as popular as he is, I'm pretty confident that Greninja is going to get cut from Smash 5. The reason I say this is because, very similarly to Lucario in my last point, Greninja was pretty much in Smash 4 to promote Pokemon X and Y. Smash 4 came out in 2014, which was only a year after Pokemon X and Y's release, and we were right in the middle of Gen 6 at that time, so it made all the sense in the world to have a Gen 6 Pokemon in that Smash Bros. To promote those games. But now that Gen 6 is over and done with, and now that we're in the middle of Gen 7, and honestly on the cusp of Gen 8, it makes all of the sense in the world to either have a Gen 7 Pokemon or a Gen 8 Pokemon, and honestly, I think it's a toss-up. On the one hand, I want to say a Gen 7 Pokemon, and just for the record, if they do include a Gen 7 Pokemon, my prediction is that it would be Incineroar. So if they do decide to include Incineroar in this game, it would make sense because A, like I said, we're currently sort of in the middle of Generation 7, so it would make sense to put Incineroar in as representation of that, and B, Incineroar just makes a lot of sense because he's already a fighting type Pokemon, plus he's a starter and a popular Pokemon, so he would fit well in a fighting game like Smash. However, I will go on record and say that even though it might seem like a dark horse pick, I think a Gen 8 Pokemon would make more sense than having a Gen 7 Pokemon. The reason why I say this is because it's very clear that we are on the very last legs of Generation 7. More than likely, the Pokemon game for the Nintendo Switch is going to come out next year, might be revealed late this year or early next year, and more than likely it's going to be Generation 8. So with Generation 7 currently being on the way out, it wouldn't really make much sense to include a Gen 7 character if you're going to have the next generation of Pokemon come out the very next year. Like I said, Smash Bros, as much as it is about the game itself, it is also kind of about advertising Nintendo's other IPs, and why would you advertise an older generation of Pokemon when you could advertise the fancy new one that's coming out to help increase your sales and help advertise the game to the wider public? Now, obviously, the one issue with this is that we don't know anything about the next Pokemon game and nothing has been revealed, so why or how could they include a Generation 8 Pokemon in this game if nothing has been revealed? And that is the main point against a Generation 8 Pokemon being in Smash 5, I will admit. However, I think they could pull it off and have it make a lot of sense, and the reason why I say that is the next Pokemon movie. The next Pokemon movie is coming out in Japan this July, and it has a very centric feeling of a new generation. People have pointed out how Ash has colors on his collar that represent the flag of Spain, and in the newest trailer that we got, the town that the movie takes place in seems to have a very cultural feel that feels like that of Spain. In fact, I got a lot of France Kalos vibes. It seemed very similar to that, so it would make complete sense if the rumors are true, and this is in fact Spain, and this is in fact alluding to the next generation of Pokemon, which is going to take place in Spain. Likewise, another infamous trend with the Pokemon movies is to reveal a Pokemon from the upcoming generation just before the generation itself has been revealed. We've seen this with almost every generation of Pokemon. There's always been a new Pokemon introduced firstly in the movies before the games or anything else, and since this movie is coming out in July, several months before Smash Bros comes out, this Pokemon that is included in Smash could be the same Pokemon that is included in the movie, and it could be introduced in the movie formally, so it's not introduced in Smash and everyone's all confused as to what it is or why it's there in the first place. Now, like I said, I know this is a dark horse pick, but the stars seem to align, and it makes a lot of sense as to how they could pull this off if it is something they want to do. Like I said, I mean, the more likely pick is probably Incineroar or another Gen 7 Pokemon, but I think it makes more sense to include a Gen 8 Pokemon, and there is a legitimate way they could pull it off, as I just discussed, if they wanted to go that route. Now, the other part to this sticky situation is Charizard. Charizard was in Smash 4 as a playable character, and technically was in Brawl as part of the Pokemon Trainer playable character. Now, the reason why Charizard makes this whole situation so sticky is because A, it's a Gen 1 Pokemon, and they tend to favor Gen 1 Pokemon with any of these games or anything because just it's Gen 1, so it gets a little bit of extra love there. Secondly, Charizard itself is such a popular Pokemon, so it's very, very hard to take off a roster like Smash Bros. If you're going to take it off, and you have to have a very good reason. So between these three Pokemon, the Generation 8 Pokemon, Incineroar, and Charizard, I think two of them make it. I really would like to see Charizard off and have a Gen 8 Pokemon as well as Incineroar. I think that would be the ideal situation, because then you could advertise the current generation that's going on in Sun and Moon with Incineroar, but then also feature the upcoming generation with this Gen 8 Pokemon. However, all of these different scenarios that I'm about to point out here have their positives and their negatives, and a negative of this particular situation is it probably would come off as confusing if they had a Gen 7 Pokemon and a Gen 8 Pokemon, simply because it wouldn't really make sense to promote both of those generations. You'd want to promote one or the other, and it would make more sense, as I said, to promote Generation 8. That's why I'm slightly more keen on a Gen 8 Pokemon as opposed to a Gen 7 Pokemon like Incineroar. However, the downside to this scenario, if they decide to keep Charizard, is that will mean that 5 of the 6 Pokemon from Smash 4 will be returning for Smash 5, and that doesn't really create a lot of variety, and I could see a lot of people getting angry at that, saying that they're just lazy, they're just porting it over, and they're not really trying anything new with this game. So ideally, I think at least 2 new Pokemon would be the best situation for this game, just so this new Smash Bros can actually feel like a new Smash Bros and not just an enhanced port of Smash 4. But then, as I said earlier, it really comes full circle where if you decide to take off Charizard, really the only Pokemon you can put in its place, assuming you're going to put that Gen 8 Pokemon there, is to put a Gen 7 Pokemon, because with all of the advertising and promoting they like to do with the Smash Bros roster, it wouldn't really make sense for any other Pokemon to be there aside from a Gen 7 Pokemon. Because while there are many Pokemon out there that would make an excellent fit for a Smash Bros game, such as Sceptile, Hawlucha, Blaziken, and the list goes on, it doesn't make sense to put those Pokemon in this Pokemon game, because the Pokemon, or the generations rather, that those Pokemon are from, are currently not in the spotlight. They're currently quote-unquote out of date, if you will. And it doesn't really make sense in a game like Smash Bros to include characters that are quote-unquote out of date, especially with Pokemon where it's constantly putting out new things, and naturally you want the new things to be featured in a new, high-class, big-time blockbuster type of game like Smash Bros. So I'm pretty sure you can tell by now why I said I didn't want this to be an end-all be-all type of discussion. I wanted to give my predictions out there, but truthfully, with knowing as little as we know now, it's a very hard list to put together. It's a very non-concrete scenario we've got going on here, and so that's exactly why I want to get your input. I very much want this to be a discussion type video where you guys let me know what Pokemon do you want to be in this upcoming Smash Bros game. What do you think of my list? What do you think of my points? Do you agree or disagree? Do you have any other Pokemon do you think would be a legitimate possibility for inclusion in this Smash Bros game? Just start a discussion in the comments below. I will definitely join in and comment on your guys' comments and discuss with you guys, because I think this is a really fun topic to discuss, because every time we get a new Smash Bros, the main point of emphasis that people are always hyped about is which characters are going to be in the game. And when it comes to Pokemon, Pokemon is a franchise that gets some of the biggest amount of feature or love, if you will, out of any other franchise except for maybe Mario or Zelda. So there's definitely a lot of possibilities for Pokemon in this game, and I want to hear all of your thoughts about it in the comments below. So be sure to leave a comment. If you enjoyed the video, as I said earlier, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Pokemon content every week. I got a lot of cool stuff coming out. Can't wait to show you guys. Also, if you didn't hear from the last video, be sure to check out my second channel, because I recently started a second channel specifically for music, so I can post and share all of my non-Pokemon remixes, as well as my original music that I end up making in the future, as well as my future Pokemon remixes, because those aren't going anywhere either. So I really hope you guys check that out, really hope you like it. With all that being said though, I will be back here for another Pokemon video very, very soon, so until then, as always, I will smell you guys later.